Reality recap.
And hi, everyone. Yes, I know you have the reunion. Yes, we have 2 more episodes. And then we have the reunion of
I look like the slave. I look like a mom. She was like, you the one that look like you got a high body count hair. I fell the fuck out, y'all.
Candace, has Deborah reached out to you to apologize after the episode aired showing Chris did not flirt with her?
She wouldn't dare. She would get eaten for breakfast.
Oh boy.
No, she's doubling down.
Why would you go meet with Ray J without talking to Princess or letting her know why? Like, she's trying to justify that she told her after the fact and not supposed to make it.
What do you think of your ex-husband Jim coming out and saying you did not try to stop him from suing Shannon and Tamara?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, if his memory is a little foggy about what transpired back then, that's okay. However, he did admit that I had nothing to do with the...
Reality recap. Reality recap.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl V with Reality Recap. Happy Hump Day, guys. Hope you had an amazing day. If your day is not over, keep pushing. And we are here for another Tea Talk session, this time live. We are live streaming right now across Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you're not able to watch this live in its entirety, no worries. Make sure you click the link in my bio on Instagram or Facebook if that's where you're watching from. If you're watching from YouTube already, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get to see all my recaps. I just loaded, I'm late, but right on time. I just loaded a recap of the conclusion. I call it the Roni and Salt Lake City reunion conclusions of their last parts. So go check that out. Set your alerts so that you don't miss a thing. And yeah, follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well so you don't miss any of the reality tea. A lot of stuff happening today. You need to go over there and check it out. Thank you for checking in, Sam Sports. Yes, the chats are live. We're going to go through Love and Hiphop Miami. This past Monday's episode of Love and Hiphop Miami. You let me know your thoughts in the comments. But I'm going to just go on and say it. Princess was on a warpath, y'all. She was eating everybody up in sight. Hey, Summer's Finest. Thank you for checking in on Instagram. But she was eating everyone the fuck up. And I was hollering. I said, what in the world? Like, she's funny as hell. I didn't realize Princess had jokes like that. I don't know why, because even when she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the way she ate Tia Marie up, even though y'all said this is her karma for the way she treated Tia Marie and taking Ray J from her and talking about how she found her, stink cooch cream and all of that mess. Y'all, I don't know why I didn't realize how hilarious she is. Hey, hi, Gossip. Is it Gossip Class? Thank you for checking in on Instagram. Appreciate you. But she was funny as hell. It wasn't even like a read to me. She was just hiking on them. Like, it felt like an old school hiking session. And she really just tore them apart. But let's get into it, y'all. Let me get up my notes. And again, the chats are live. Let me know your thoughts as I go through mine. So we start out at Angela's sobriety party. Why all of this drama is popping off at a sobriety party, I have no idea. But we did see Angela go in. I struggle with not calling her Black China, but I respect her wishes. But Angela, she sat Princess down to understand. She's like, girl, I heard you smack somebody in the head. What's up with that? And she kind of explained that, this was a friend of hers that went behind her back and had a conversation with Ray. Angela seemed to agree with, oh, well, then she needed to be slapped in that case. And she went right ahead and said, okay, I understand. And Princess said, but don't worry. Nothing's like that is going to happen at your party today. Angela seemed like she was pretty confident that, no, that's not going to happen here today. And they moved on. But Princess sits down with Bobby and Brooke, and she ate Brooke the hell up. And Brooke had no words, y'all, like no energy. And it wasn't the Brooke that we've known with a lot of mouth. It wasn't the Brooke from Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood that always was ready to fight and all of that. Hi, Sam Used to Fly. Thank you for checking in on Instagram. It was none of that energy that Brooke normally gives. And I just kept thinking, don't know what your thoughts was, but I was thinking she don't want no parts of Princess. She saw Princess handle Amara and Estelita at once. I guess it's starting to register to everyone that this is Floyd Mayweather's ex-girlfriend. Maybe he taught her a thing or two. And she didn't seem to want any parts of Princess. I thought she was at least going to say something when she said, oh, Dr. Black with no degree. I fell on the floor because I keep asking y'all on these recaps, who died and made Brooke and Marcus the resident therapists of Love and Hiphop Miami? Where did they come from with this? What are their qualifications? I keep asking y'all, are they licensed? Are they registered? What are they doing on this show? I don't understand it whatsoever. But she didn't have any energy for Princess. I mean, she just literally just sat there closed-lipped. And meanwhile, while Princess is eating Brooke up, Trick is over there trying to get Amara to have a conversation with Princess. I was surprised to see him get involved because he's usually someone that's not trying to get involved in the drama unless it's something he's bringing to the table. But I did, he sat down with Amara and said, I don't want two young ladies, beautiful young ladies, arguing with each other or fighting with each other. Hi, the rewatch. Thank you for checking in on Instagram. Appreciate that. I'm appreciating the love right now. A lot of people viewing. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, Trick talks to Amara and gets her to have a conversation. They sit down. Now, you guys have mixed reviews in the comment section, which are hilarious, by the way. Y'all are blowing up these views and these comment sections on this whole Princess and Amara beef for sure. And y'all seem to be some on Team Princess, some on Team Amara, for real. But like just one video had over 35,000 views and like all the comments, and then it was another one on Instagram that I put up, and y'all are on both sides of the fence here. So from what I gather from your comments, which again were hilarious, by the way, I love y'all. And when y'all argue with each other in my comments, I literally sit back with popcorn and laugh at y'all because y'all be eating each other up as well. So I felt like some of you were saying like Princess got all this energy for someone that she's divorcing. You guys were also saying she ain't smacking Suki. Y'all said she'll want it with Suki, but she'll, treat Amada this way. And some of you were also saying that Princess had a right to feel away. The rewatch on Instagram says Princess is fine with being embarrassed 7 days a week. She is. I mean, forget 7 days a week, about 7+ years she's been getting embarrassed by this man at this point. But on Princess side of things, because you're divorcing someone, the love you have for them doesn't go away. They have children together and all of that. And I do feel like I've said it time and time again now, Amada as her friend should not have sat down with Ray J without having a conversation with Princess first. Not go and then say that, well, there was nothing to tell you until it happened. I do agree that she had a right to be mad with it. Like Amada should not have done that. And how do you go sit down with someone about a movie that has no script, that has no characters, no plot twists? How do you sit down and have a conversation about a movie that doesn't exist yet? I thought, I ain't in Hollywood, But I thought that typically they would reach out to your agent with a script. You read the script and you decide if you want to be a part of that movie or not. No, that ain't how it go. Guess that wouldn't make for good reality TV. But I do feel like Amada should not have sat down with Ray J without a conversation. She shouldn't even have entertained it, period. Like this One Wish movie, 20-year anniversary movie ain't gonna happen, let alone a Spanish version. There was no need for her to go sit down and have this conversation. I don't know. The rewatch said it's called workshopping. I work with writers of movies all the time. So like I want to be clear, the rewatch. You're saying like, so what I'm saying is that how it goes, right? You would send the script. Like, but there was a conversation or there was a meeting about a movie that has no backings, no one's interested in filming it, and there's no scripts or characters. So I don't know what they were even meeting about or why he wanted to learn the bachata for a Spanish version if the English version ain't together. I don't know, y'all. Okay, I just want to make okay. However, let me know. True. I'll wait for your comments to say what you have to say about the however. I just didn't understand what they were even fucking meeting about. But on the other hand, I felt like Princess energy, the amount of energy she put into this, flying across country, whether she was coming from LA or Vegas, wherever she was doing her, her top tier gambling at the time, flew all the way to Miami to smack this girl and continuously drag her with her comments about her wig. And it was definitely an eat down on both ends. Princess was saying to her, listen, how much money you getting paid? Because it's definitely not going toward your wigs. You had a lot to say about my husband. Say it to me. Amada saying, that's fine if my wig isn't eating. Ray J wants me. He wants everybody but you. They were eating down. I couldn't even pick a side because I felt like Amada was very calm in it. But I just want Amada to take accountability, but I also feel like Princess has a lot of energy for someone that you are supposed to be splitting from. And listen, at the bottom of it all, it should be about principle, not Ray J. If you are my friend and you go behind my back, whether I'm divorcing him or not, it becomes about principle, is all I'm saying. And if you disrespect, you must get checked. So that is blatant disrespect. My estranged husband, ex-husband, current husband, whatever it is, you're my friend and you go behind my back and have any type of meeting. Ain't nobody meeting with my husband. Period. Okay? So that part of it, I just wanted her to take accountability for it instead of them sitting there going back and forth in a hiking session if it really was a true friendship. The rewatch said, hi, Toria. First of all, thank you for checking in on Facebook. Good to see you in here. And the rewatch said, I have workshop with people who were in a movie and other creators will work to develop a script. But yeah, we are too late in the game to getting tripped up by Ray J. I mean, don't hold your breath for this One Wish movie, y'all. Come on now. Y'all know he ain't making no 20-year anniversary, making no song into a movie. Stop it. And Amada know that as well. Toria on, I forgot. You on Facebook. I could put your comments up here. Hey, Toria. Toria said Princess was childish and she lost this round because Princess needed backup like Bobby laughs. Amada needs to take accountability. I think she's lying. Why do y'all need to go to your house to talk when you were already talking at this bar? Well, according to Amada, honey, she said that her babysitter, her child care was leaving and she needed to get home because her mom had she said that her mom was just at her wits end dealing with her twins, all day. And I was trying to think, how are you dealing with the twins and the babysitters there? That should have been some relief. So no, I totally don't agree. I mean, I totally agree with you. It didn't make sense that they needed to leave the restaurant and go back to their house to finish a conversation about a movie that doesn't exist. So again, I don't know what long drawn out detailed conversation needed to be had over that, but right. Princess went a little hard for Ray J, who is clearly for the streets. and she's saying like, I know he's trash, I'm divorcing him. But again, and in the middle of it all had to be principal as friends, and you trying to meet with this dude. Not cool. Not cool. But I enjoyed the whole conversation. Princess to me was funny as hell. I know, Tori, you said she had a lot of energy. She went too hard. Like I said, y'all was in the comments saying she ain't got none of this energy for Suki. She ain't flying to Miami to smack Suki. I get what y'all saying there. I enjoyed the shits. I really did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoyed it. I was cracking up. And the whole time they were going back and forth, Brooke stayed quiet, in my opinion, to avoid getting slapped. She didn't have any energy for Princess when she ate her up alone. She sat in the conversation and didn't pick one side or the other, whether she was on Princess side or on Amada's side. Bobby said that he is on Princess side in this and felt like that what Amada did was wrong. Brooke is no counselor. She's just messy. That's how I always felt. And she did laugh at Princess. We clearly saw it on our screen. She was laughing. I don't know if it was a nervous laugh because, like I said, she told Princess, you didn't need no help. You was handling. So I don't know if it was a nervous laugh, like, oh my God, she is whooping their ass over there. I don't know, but she clearly did laugh and then tried to back out of it. The rewatch said, laughing my ass off because Brooke messy as hell too. And the rewatch said, remember that shit she did with Boobie Gibson? I do. I remember what she did with Boobie Gibson. I remember what she did with Marcus and that girl that thought that she was pregnant. She got up there at the concert singing the song and putting their shit on blast. Like, she's totally messy. I agree with you 100%. Is why I'm so shocked that she stayed quiet. The only thing I could come up with is she didn't want to get the 5 fingers to the face from Princess. Like, she is top tier messy. I was completely shocked. Toria said on Facebook, I don't feel sorry for Princess because Ray was like that when she got with him and she thought it was good that she took him from Tiara. She did all of that just to be played as a wife. Yep. And Tori, I think you came in right after I was saying just, some of the comments I read on the post, you guys had a lot of reactions to it, was really saying that, like, y'all don't feel sorry for Princess. She know what she married into. He was already doing this stuff. He was on Love and Hiphop Hollywood talking about how cheating, prostitutes and strippers don't count as far as cheating. So you guys were saying, she took it further. She married him knowing what she was getting herself into. She chose him as the father of her children, and y'all don't feel sorry for him. I mean, for her. I respect that, A ring don't change him. That man is set in his ways. He is far gone. Ain't no bringing him back. So I totally agree with y'all there. I respect that. I ain't gonna lie. Toya also said, Brooke is crazy, and I don't think she's scared of Princess. I think Brooke has changed a little, but is messy. For as Princess hitting her, that will never go down without her hitting Princess ass back. Yeah, I thought about that too, that maybe Brooke has evolved and changed until I saw the preview of next week, where not necessarily had anything to do with Brooke, but it looks like, did you see how Marcus is gonna jump over the table at Ray J? He did throw some food or something at him, but I was like, I guess I think of them as a change unit together, where like they here counseling and mentoring. Hey, Miss Nell, hope you caught that tea. But I felt like they've changed as one. And then to see him fly off the table, it was like, oh, you still got that in you, so you should still have it in you. She talked about your husband. I just expected her to go off when she said, oh, Dr. Black with no degree. I just thought that was like a go signal. So I don't know. I'm gonna stick with, I think she realized Princess got them lethal hands. I don't know. That's what I'm sticking with, y'all. What else happened on this episode? Oh, here walks in Eliza at the sobriety party with this dumbass t-shirt on. Prop flop, if you ask me. But she comes in with a t-shirt that says Amada, adjective, husband stealer. And on the back, I think it said, hide your husbands. Here comes Amara or something. Eliza is desperate for camera time. Why is she on the show, guys? Why is she on this show? I get that her baby daddy is Future, who doesn't claim her, doesn't talk to her, just sends her a check. I don't get why she's on this show. But she's upset with Amara because Amara didn't come to her castor oil launch party. Like she invented something new. Castor oil been around. She just slapped the label on it, Chavez Foreign or something like that. And she's upset that Amara didn't support her, but went to Estelita's Foreign Lash event where she got slapped. So what you mad at her for? She went there and got slapped. So I don't know, but we know that Amara didn't go because she was in support of Estelita. So she comes in with this t-shirt on, sitting there eating cake, mad at Amara. I guess, it's just coming off like, let me do what I got to do to try to stay on this show. I can't get my daughter to film with me every time I want because I'm not really stepping up and being a grandmother. She's selling castor oil, but she wants y'all to think it's high end and she put a lot of energy in it. Okay. It's giving Whitney, Salt Lake City. I got it off Alibaba and put my label on it. The same that it's giving that Estelita got her lashes from Alibaba and put Foreign on it. And you mad at her because y'all both got the name Foreign in y'all brands. It's not like you got competing lashes or competing castor oil. Child, I have no idea. But I just feel like I'm tired of Eliza. I'm tired. Sam said the show jumping. Appreciate that. Sorry you're laughing at me. But I'm serious. I'm done with Eliza. I really, really am. I just was like, here she come with this dumb ass shirt on. It had no relevance. And I was happy that Tip asked her when she came in, what does this have to do with you? Like, and she quickly was like, it ain't got nothing to do with me, but I like to jump in people's business just like you do. Oh, okay. But yeah, Tip was like, go concentrate on your child and growing that relationship and your grandchild. Like, what are we doing here? But I don't got no beef with Eliza. I just don't understand her placement in this show. And her going back and forth with Amara. One episode they friends, one episode they not. One episode she's sleeping with Safari. The next episode she's saying, "Oh, I didn't know," and now let's be friends. Now you walking in with a Amara husband still a t-shirt on. But it gave Amara the ammo to say, like, okay, at this point, everybody's storyline is involving me. Everybody got beef with me. This is the Amara show. Who got next? Who wants step up? Who got beef next? And at this point, y'all, she right. Like, even though, yes, she's a garden too. I know y'all say that, Amara, she messed with Alan and she getting crucified for that because he was married. Even though we did hear him say he was separated or it wasn't going well, it was at the end of the marriage. I don't think she stole Alan from the wife, just being honest. But, she just got a little bit of a history. She messed with Safari knowing that was, even though I don't think her and Erica are cool or anything. It's just like, come on now. And, this whole situation with Ray J, I don't know if he sniffed a hot pocket or what. I get it. Totally get it. But she right, y'all. Either she involving herself with these men for a storyline, but everybody got beef with her. That's all we hear every episode is Amara. So she's doing her job, y'all. That's the best I could say. The rewatch said, yo, I swear this recap is spot the fuck on. I love this. Thank you so much for saying that, y'all, because I just feel like with my recaps, it's genuine because I really watch these shows. I don't watch anything just to recap. It's the opposite for me. I recap what I actually watch. If I don't watch the show, I don't recap it. And these are shows that I've been watching. Everything I watch from day one, from season one of whatever it is. So I really appreciate that. You have no idea the motivation that gives for me to just keep going. But yeah, I appreciate that so much. And like I said, I'm tired of Eliza. Let's move on. She just needed some camera time because nobody really came to her castor oil party. Pinky Doll made her debut on Love and Hip Hop. What do you guys think about that? What did you think about Pinky Doll? Now, I will say at first I was like, why is this girl on the show? She's on TikTok eating 100 hot dogs. What is she doing on this show? But as I got to know her story, I will say that I'm saying, oh, okay. I'll allow it. I'll entertain it for now. So Pinky Doll, a lot of y'all might know her from being like that avatar person on TikTok with the yum yum, eat it up. Wait, no. That's the little the song girl from YouTube. But no, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know Pinky Doll. And she's on the show because she's from, is her accent real? I, I hear three different accents as well. I hear a little Caribbean, but she said they from Montreal, Canada. The same, but they all have the same accent. I don't know how they all can fake it and sound the same. But her mom and her sister, they all sound the same. I think they are from Canada, but there may be some mix of cultures there. Hopefully, we'll learn more about her as the show goes on. But Pinky Doll, she's on the show. She has some beef with her sister. We learned that, she's from the ghettos of Canada. She was a stripper, a dancer, um, and she went viral on TikTok. She says that she was making 100K a month off her TikTok views and followers, that she gained over 2 million followers. Where the hell did all this money go? I don't know. It wasn't giving you living $100,000 a month lifestyle. But I also understand she said she was taking care of her mom and her sisters. And um her views started to go down on her videos. So she started doing, what is it called? Mukbang? Because I don't watch none of those videos where you're just watching people eat. But I think that's what she said it's called, mukbang, where she's eating hot dogs, she's eating lobster tails, and she's trying to eat all this stuff and then go outside and puke. And she already has a bad kidney because she was dancing and heavy into drinking. The woman says she used to drink 20 plus bottles of liquor a day. God damn. She said she almost died like 5 times. So I guess I was pulled in by her story, her background, because I didn't know any of this stuff about her. And Timbaland is a fan of her videos on TikTok. They even showed him on her videos, him doing the avatar thing. So I said, look at this fool. I- but she's moving to Miami to make music. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Just in the 2-second clip that we saw her little sister rapping, I said, okay, the sister's the one with the talent. But she was the one that went viral, and with that comes opportunities of making music. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. It seems like the sister is the one that has the talent. They do look like twins. Her and her sister look exactly alike. I guess that's why I can relate with my 2 daughters, because they 17 months apart. And I swear to God, everywhere we go, somebody asks me, are they twins? If I had $1 for, since they've been born, how many people have asked me that? You have no idea. But I agree. They do look like twins, but she seems to be the one, in my opinion, with the talent. But again, that's where their beef comes in. The sister feels like Pinky Doll stole her ideas of how she became viral on TikTok by doing, I guess, the popcorn and the straightening of the hair and all the stuff she did to get where she is. She stole her ideas and they got beef that they can't seem to get past. So she's moving to Miami. We'll see what happens. She has an interesting story. That's what pulled me in. I will say at first I was like, I'm not really, what is she like? We're mid-season. She's coming in. What is she going to bring? But I said, hell, the more the merrier with the nonsense. So we'll see what she brings to the table. I just want her. I was just trying to figure out, honestly, if you are a rapper and that's your talent that you're on this show to grow, why the hell are you eating 100 hot dogs on TikTok? Why aren't you rapping? Why aren't you giving us music content instead of sucking down hot dogs? Hey, Bronwyn. But I don't know. That's what that's where my confusion came in. Tori said, okay, we thinking the same, which doesn't happen often, y'all. Like Toria, that's my girl. She's one of my dopest supporters. We're never on the same page, but apparently we are today. So I don't know. If you got a bad kidney from drinking, and you messing with your health eating, because nothing's healthy about eating 100 hot dogs or the amount of butter she was dipping them big ass lobster tails in. I don't know. But I was a little confused why she's not giving us music content and she's doing that. But whatever pays the bills. If you getting 100K, like I said, I didn't see a lifestyle of 100K. I don't see a broke lifestyle, but I didn't see a lifestyle of 100K a month. But we'll see more from her next week. Zoe meets up with Bobby, and point blank, Bobby clearly whoever told Bobby whatever they told him was making some sense. But Bobby told Zoe, listen, you just met Ching. Ease up. I keep telling y'all, I was saying that myself. These girls only known each other about 2 episodes. I don't know what that equates to, a couple of weeks, and they were already calling each other best friends. But Bobby said that he heard that she could be ruthless. She has been to jail. He said, that might be a little stereotypical, but he was saying, like, listen, she can be vicious. So watch your back. Don't befriend her too soon. Don't put your business out there with her too soon. He was right. We'll get into that in a second. We also ended up at Tips. Oh, Carolyn is Team Princess. I ain't mad at you, Carolyn. She's Team Princess, y'all. And Tori says she's confused why Pinky is still skinny if she eating like that. Great genes. Gotta be. Because if I ate 2 hot dogs, my stomach's sitting out to here. So I have no idea how she's doing that. She also had to go outside and puke. So I'm not saying that she has any kind of eating disorders, but I don't see how she can hold that down. But we ended up at Tip's book reading. Her book is wild, y'all. Did y'all hear the tidbit she read out of her book at her book reading? I was like, first of all, I want to read this book now. But she's clearly telling all of Eliza's business. I don't care. You can change the story, the character name. She's telling Eliza's business. She's telling how Eliza got pregnant by Future. And you can't confuse you. You cannot convince me otherwise. She's telling this woman's story along with some of her own strip club tales. But that insert that she read was like, that shit was wild as fuck. I said, I'm going to read this book. I will be buying in this book. I don't even like to read like that. You know what? I'll probably get the audio book and listen to it in the car. But the book was wild, and she's telling Eliza's story. I'm sorry, she definitely is. At this book reading event, we weren't at Barnes and Noble, that's for sure. But at this book event, you know what I said, y'all, in my notes that I'm looking at? I said Tip turned into Harper from The Best Man, telling everybody business and putting new character names on it. Like, bitch, are you Harper? But she's definitely telling Eliza's business. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read that shit for sure. But Amara confronted Brooke at the book signing, saying, like, yo, you sat there quiet when me and Princess was going back and forth. You didn't choose a side. You didn't say anything. And this is where finally Brooke has some energy. And she's saying, like, you grown. I ain't got to fight your battles. You know I got a mouth on me and I ain't going there. It was the energy that I was looking for her to have with Princess that she had with Amara. Hence why I also said, okay, you didn't want to get smacked by Princess, but you got this energy for Amara. But she walked out. She's telling her, like, I don't want to be in the middle of it. I ain't asked to be in the middle of it. You can fight your own battles, and so could Princess. I'm not getting involved. She said, she called her Barbie, saying that her outfit looked like tablecloth, and Amara had on a pink little sequins outfit. Now I'm saying to myself, why is she talking about this girl outfit when she looking like the denim Batman? What the fuck are we talking about here? Like her denim, did y'all see like she had a whole denim cape that went down to the ground. So why are you talking about her outfit? I thought it might have looked pretty cute. She was giving Miami vibes. And you was looking like the denim Batman. But that was her last words as she walked out the door, child, and told her, fight your own battles. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. AKA, I don't want Princess to smack me. That's what it's giving. She did. Like, I'm telling y'all, she looked like the Denim Batman. That's what I got from the cape and the knots tied all down to her back. Like, it's 100 degrees down there. What are you wearing, bro? But I just didn't understand her trying to come for a modest outfit when she said she was looking like the Denim Batman. We did go back to Pinky and we saw the argument that I already talked to you guys about with her and her sister. They're not getting along and didn't resolve anything. So we'll see where that goes. Then we also saw Zoe and Ching meet up, right? Zoe meets up with Ching. They're celebrating eating ice cream because Ching's man is about to come home, right? Now, if you are my friend and you sit in front of me, even though we're saying we're best friends, but we don't know each other that well, but we're going to call each other best friends. And you sit down and say, yeah, my man coming home. And not only are you telling Zoe, you telling us that he employment challenged, he stay in trouble with the law, in and out of jail. He done cheated on you upwards of 28 times. We all looking at you like, so what are you doing? You are in Miami because you went viral and you have a chance to network with artists and make an album. You got in the studio with Derek and slid down the wall crying because he got in trouble in jail and had to do an extra 30 days. You're losing your focus. You didn't finish the project or the song you were supposed to finish with Zoe. So Zoe came into it. She ain't no yes man. She's telling you as a friend, don't take care of this man. Don't, even though you may have not been viral when he left, don't get caught up in him coming and moving in with you. And listen, them not my words. The rewatch on Instagram said employment challenge is wild. Those were her words. You heard it. Those were her words, not mine. That's what she said. She said the man is employment challenge. But as a friend, right? That's the type of friend I am. That's the Sag in me. I'm gonna tell you, bitch, are you dumb? What are you talking about? And she wasn't even rude about it, in my opinion. But Zoe was saying, like, don't get caught up in taking care of him. Focus on your music. Do what you got to do. And Ching clearly got defensive. And she's saying, like, well, she started talking about, and what is Zoe's man name? Is it DeMarcus or something like that? Whatever. Her fiance, she starts talking about him and basically saying, like, look, well, y'all dating each other and he 4 feet and you 6'5". And she said, now I didn't get this Zoe talking about body shaming. You literally are 6'5". That's not, in my opinion, what is body shaming? It's not like she was talking about her weight. I didn't get the connection there. Y'all tell me different. I don't know. But she was taking jabs at Zoe because she was mad that her friend was telling her the truth. Bottom line. And she flew off the handles. They throwing ice cream at each other. She outside, like, she gonna drag her. Zoe telling her she stink. So I was like, what is happening here? But this is exactly the scene that I kept telling you guys. Like, I know they friends now, but I witnessed that live when Zoe, y'all saw Zoe had the phone in her hand. She went live that day, and I kept telling y'all there's some type of altercation that's going to happen and we're going to see. But the bottom line to me was Zoe was telling her truth and she ain't want to hear it. She said, did Zoe call her stink? Yes, she told her she stink, bro. But you wanted to get in the studio with her, so you can't throw jabs now. You were looking forward to your collaborations. You wanted to do content together. Y'all was in there eating turkey legs together, having a good time when we saw the other episode, and now she stink. I can't. You can't make this shit up, bro. So I just felt like, listen, Zoe was telling her the truth. Bottom line. I felt the same way. Like, maybe I understand, okay, he's getting off his feet. He's not like he's going to come out with a job tomorrow, but you need to set some boundaries and have some boundaries in place. She seems very hopeful for someone that she's saying that cheated on her upwards of 28 times. Now, she did say that cheating to her means anything. Talking to anybody else, saying hello to any other woman, that's crazy work. But clearly, he gonna be cheating. If he going in and out of jail, he gonna try to hit everything moving because he don't know when he going back to jail again. So that makes sense. That's just the life you in. Welcome to the game, partner. Like Dollar Bill said, welcome to the stripper game, partner. That's how I felt, but she didn't want to hear it, and it went left, and their friendship is down the tube. They're not friends now. Zoe talks bad about her every time she get on live, and they're not friends. So that was the fastest friendship in history, if you ask me. And she was spitting facts. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Next week episode look even better. Ray J, like I said, he's telling Marcus he need to check his girl. He throwing food at him. Marcus trying to jump over a table, honey. It's getting better and better by the minute. I love the trash TV. And like I always say, y'all keep saying, why is this show still on? Oh my God, this is trash. But I promise you, every clip I put up, whether it's Love and Hip Hop ATL or Miami, y'all go crazy all the time. So just say it's your guilty pleasure at this point, right? Say it is your guilty pleasure. Toya said, who throws jabs at premarital counseling, child? Apparently, Dr. and Mrs. and Mr. Dr. Black. That's who does it. Please. But that is my thoughts on Love and Hip Hop Miami. I will be back tomorrow recapping Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That will probably be a recorded session. So again, please make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. And yes, the rewatch is asking. I will be recapping live tomorrow. Love and Hip Hop ATL. So yes, Beverly Hills, I'm gonna do that recorded. That will be up on my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, set your alerts, and we will do Love and Hip Hop ATL live. So make sure you guys come back. I'll probably do it around the same time. If I could, because this seems to be the spot where everybody can come in and hang out with me. So we'll do Love and Hip Hop ATL tomorrow around 5:45. So again, set your alerts, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel in case you can't watch the lives. The episodes go immediately up on YouTube after I finish. So I appreciate y'all coming in, commenting. Y'all make the live episodes so much fun. I love y'all support. I appreciate y'all. And again, I will be back tomorrow with Beverly Hills and Love and Hip Hop ATL. Before I get out of here, as I always say, reality TV stars are humans too. Let's not forget that. It is your girl with B. It's your girl B with Reality Recap. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Peace.